Okay, welcome back, and today we are going to be focusing on the lower part of our body, and we're going to be tying in our yoga postures, our asanas, with a fitness style class as we have been already. Now, what this is also going to do is going to teach you how to transition between postures. So what you're going to learn here will echo into your practice as well. So it's a great combination. It's a great way of supporting your yoga practice and actually developing the transitional strength, but also the movement patterns as well. So we're building some strength, we're going to get going, and as before, we're going to do 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off into each posture. Now, we're going to do 4 rounds of 4 postures, and we're going to do that twice. 2 different rounds, and I'm going to just demonstrate it before we jump into our warm-up. So the first 4 exercises, or postures we're going to do, is the first one is going to be a squat. So we're just going to do an air squat or a bodyweight squat. We're going to shift the bum backwards. So imagine that we're sitting our bum onto a chair. We're going to hinge at the hips, so we're going to tilt the tailbone, bring the bum backwards, bring the knees to, well, the thighs to 90 degrees if you can, but if not, just a little semi-squat is absolutely fine, depending on where you're at. If you have any problems with this, make sure that you let me know and I can help you modify this practice. Excellent. The second one we're going to do is nice and simple, a forward fold to a back bend. Now what this is going to do is squeeze, it's going to train your glutes as we come out of the forward fold and making sure that we keep the lower back safe in our back bend. It's also going to bring a nice stretch to the hamstrings and also get the body moving in a fold pattern. So nice and simply, hands to the center, we're going to exhale, tilt the tailbone down, touch the floor if you can, lift up, but when we do it, we're going to send the hands up, squeeze the bum, look to the ceiling or the sky, and then exhale across, touch the floor, squeeze back up. So the movement comes from the hips, we're squeezing the glutes the whole time, and when we're reaching, we want to send the fingers up. So imagine that you're lengthening up the spine. We're not just folding back and causing a compression, we want to lengthen around. Okay, second one, we're going to do the same exercise but both sides, and it's a knee lift to a lunge. So nice and simply, from this position, we're going to step back. So you'll know this posture from, say, Anjaneya Asana or the beginning of, say, triangle, and we're going to press through that strongly in that front leg, lift up, squeeze the left glute, lift up the knee, lengthen through the posture, and then from there we're going to step back, send that knee nice and high. We want to open up through the hips, so the hips are square, but we want to send that thigh backwards, and then we're going to press through. And this is going to work on the transition to your postures like Anjaneya Asana. You're going to build up strength in that glute, stability, and the movement pattern, and then after that, nice and simply, to the opposite side, lift up, send it back. Okay? Demonstrate the next one in a moment. Okay, so what we're going to do now is just spend a few minutes having a little warm-up, getting the body loose, and then we will jump in to this. I'm just going to start my timer. Excellent. Because this is leg heavy, we're going to focus on the legs more so in our warm-up. But just give everything a nice shake and shake off, because everything's connected. Start with the wrists and the fingers, moving around in circles, just getting nice and loose, as you know by now. And then into the elbows. Change direction. Okay, some gentle arm swings across the body. And you can add a gentle twist to this as well. Just let your body find your own rhythm. Okay, very good. Now arms back and forward. Let the hips go. And then let the arms go all the way around here in a circle. So we're finding a nice twist through the spine. And the shoulders are getting warm as well. Change direction. Okay, very good. Bring that to a stop. And bring the hands to your hips, slightly wider stance. We'll just bring some circles to the hip. Keep the head over the hips, so we're not wrapping it around like that. So we're finding the movement at the hips, and you actually will find that you find a stretch run across your hip flexor. As you move across and as you're to the left, you might find it on the inside of this leg, inside the hip. That's what we want. Just want to loosen off the hips nice and gently. Change direction. Excellent. Okay, bring the feet together. Slight bend to the knees, and we're going to bring in some gentle knee circles. We'll start small and let that get a little bit bigger as you feel more comfortable. Notice if the heels or the toes start to lift, see if you can keep them on the floor and find the movement in the knees and a little bit in the hips. So the whole leg is rotating together here. Perfect. Okay, give those legs a shake. Just lifting up onto the toe. We just want to internally and externally rotate the knee and just find your edge. See if you find a stretch. Just gently push into that and then rotate back until you find the stretch on the outside of the hips. If you're quite open in the hips, you may not feel anything here, but still good to warm up just the hip in general, the hip capsule, the synovial fluids, and just get everything moving ready for our practice. Lovely. Swap legs. Okay, and this last one, we're just going to lift up the knee and see if we can hop over the fence and back. Hop over the fence and back. So we need a little bit of balance here as well. So if you need to use a wall or a support, feel free. And then if we can create some circles, fantastic. Keeping that control, change direction. And swapping legs. So we're going to hop over the fence and back. Perfect. And then all the way around. Change direction. Perfect. Okay, that should be us. Gentle jump about, shake everything off. I think we are ready. So the first exercise we're going to be doing is squats, followed by our forward fold, followed by our double knee lifts. So let's get ready, let's find our squat position. Good way to do this is if you stand on your mat, just jump and let your feet land. That's normally a good squat position for us. There we go. Okay, we want to be gripping the mat with our feet, so like a bit of a claw, so through the toes into the heels. And as we press into the squat, we want to drive our weight into the mat, using our glutes to send us all the way up. Yep, okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go, 20 seconds. And squeeze. This is a fantastic foundational posture for so many asanas, and also brilliant for your posture. Okay, almost there. Last 5 seconds. So we have a 10 seconds rest and time. Perfect. Turn and face so you have space on your mat or wherever you have room. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Reach up and fold over, touch the floor, squeeze the bum, reach all the way up and fold over. Take your time to start with to get into the movement. And last one. Time. Very good. Quick 10 seconds. So find your position as we did before. 5 seconds. I'm going to start on my left foot down, right foot up. Let's go. And back. Lift. Back. Use your hands for balance as much as you need. And time. Perfect. 10 seconds rest. 3, 2, 1, let's go. You'll find as you move through this, you find that the balance may go a little bit or even get better. That's absolutely normal. Last 5 seconds. And time. Okay, 30 seconds rest. That's round 1 done. 3 more rounds. Breathe it in. Control between rounds. Perfect opportunity to control your breathing, control your body's reaction. Take control of your moment, your situation that you're in, whatever your body is doing, your opportunity to breathe into it, gain control. Okay, 5 seconds. I'm going to start with squats. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Halfway. This will start to accumulate over time, so pace yourself. 10 seconds rest. 5 seconds. Okay, let's go. Reach and fold. Squeeze the glutes, drive the hips forward. Find that stretch into the hamstring. Bend the knees if you need to. And time, 10 seconds. You're doing really, really well. Breathe it in. 3, 2, 1. Right knee lift and back. Lift, back. Really drive the left foot into the floor. Squeeze the glute. Send that hip forward. 5 seconds left. And time. Well done, everybody. Ready to change sides. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. When we work in each side, it's a great opportunity to see if there's any imbalances between the left and right foot. Does one side feel easier than the other? And time. Good. Nice big rest. Breathe it in. Halfway through this round, well, this set of 4. Good. 10 seconds left. So find your squat position. And we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Let's squat. In the next round, we're going to develop the squat into something a little stronger. So this round's a little bit of a warm-up for what we're going to do in the next one. So make sure you save a little bit of energy if you're feeling it already. And time. Well done, 10 seconds. Into our fold. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze up and tilt and down and squeeze the glutes forward and reach with the hands and exhale. Last 10 seconds. Last one. And time. Beautiful. Well done. Let's assume position. Left foot down. Right knee up. Let's go. And back. Really working on your balance, coordination, mobility, flexibility. Beautiful exercise. Really good for the posture, especially working on it now will really serve you in later years. Build up that cognition, work the brain just as much as you will the body, and time. Perfect. It's getting good. Nice. Last one on this round. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Almost there. Last 5 seconds. Time. 30 seconds rest. Breathe into it. Hey, Gets you nice and warm. Using our engines, getting those glutes firing. We're not just creating strength, also flexibility, opening up the muscles, opening up the fascia, letting everything flow. If you're doing this in the morning, you're really pushing all the blood to the extremities of the body, waking everything up, getting your cortisol up there, ready for it to level off through your day. Okay, one more round. Let's go into this one. Find your squat. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Breathe with me. You got this. And time, 10 seconds. When we're in that forward fold, remember, tilt and then squeeze. Okay? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Last one. And time. Well done. Okay, just 2 more exercises, 2 more on this, and then we've got a big 2-minute rest. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Lift, back. Should be really getting into this movement now. Use your awareness to really feel what the body's telling you. Time. 10 seconds, draw it in. Last one on this round. You're doing ever so well. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Time. Don't look at the screen when you're focusing. That's the takeaway. Well done, everybody. Round 1 done. Round 2 on its way. Take a deep breath. Stand in your power. Draw in your breath. Control. That's it. Take control of your physical reaction. If your heart rate's going, brilliant. It's doing what it needs to do. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, while you do that, 2 things. If you feel that your balance is off in that first exercise, you can jump over into chapter 2, where we have a whole balance program to work on that's going to supplement this and also your yoga practice. Good. Number 2, let's jump into round 2. Now, while you rest, while you recover, shake it all off, have a little play. But while you do that, we're going to get into the next set of exercises. I'm going to reset the timer. Okay, the first exercise is what we call a goddess posture. Essentially a wide squat. So we're going to take the squat a little wider, feet turned out, and we're going to sink the bum backwards. We're going to rotate the femurs, the thigh bones, out. So you're going to feel your hips drawing forward and the weight transferring into the mat. Ace. We're going to hold there. This is your first variation. You can hold as high or deep as you wish. If you want to go further, we're just going to add a reach, and this is going to stretch down the side of the body and add a different layer of movement. So as well as the isometric hold of our squat, we are also stretching through the side of the body and improving our coordination. Happy days. Next one, an improvement or a development on our forward fold. What we're going to do, as before, do it this way. I'm going to reach up, exhale down, plant the hands, but this time we're going to walk the foot back, walk it back up, squeeze the glute. Back to your forward fold. This transition is used so much in yoga, you will know it very, very well. And building up strength and your movement pattern here is only going to develop your practice. Movement number 3, something I call a walkout. Very similar to the forward fold back into a plank. However, it's going to be our arms that move rather than our legs. So what I mean by this, we're going to take a squat. So combine the squat Press the hands, walk forward into a plank. So it's going to be tough on your shoulders. Walk back into your knees, back into the squat, lift up. And again, walk forward, walk back. Perfect. And the last one, because it's a little bit of fun and it's a great way to finish the round, classic star jumps, okay? Nice and light on your feet over for 20 seconds, okay? You can go as fast or as slow as you wish. So the 4 workouts for this are goddess with a reach, forward fold with our feet going backwards to a plank, walk out, and then star jumps, okay? I reckon we are ready to go. So we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, hold the goddess posture. Let's go. And reach. This is a beautiful way of opening up the hips, creating flexibility, but also strength. But flexibility is a balance of open muscles and joints and strength to control the new range. Time. Perfect. 10 seconds rest. Breathe it in if you need to. This round's going to get a little bit stronger than before. Okay, 3, 2, 1, forward fold. Up, down. Feet back, back in. And up, and down. Try and mix up the legs. So right foot back one time, left foot back the other. Last one. And time, 10 seconds rest. Whew, it's good, very good. All right, standing on the back of your mat, we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1 for walkout, sorry, let's go. Big squat down, place the hands, walk it forward. Slight pause in high plank, kill the momentum, back into your squat and up. Cool. We won't get too many of these in 20 seconds, but as you go through the round, you'll get quicker. Last one, and up. Excellent, very, very well done. Okay, last one, star jumps in 3, 2, 1, let's go. We're gonna pick up the pace of these as we go through the practice as well. Last 10 seconds. Time, nice. Breathe it in, 3 rounds left. If it helps psychologically, we are coming down the mountain now. We've done 5 rounds out of 8. We're on the downhill, and soon we're gonna get into a nice, deep yogic rest. Happy days. Before we do that, take a deep breath in, 10 seconds left, and we're gonna jump into goddess reaches. 3, 2, 1, let's go down and reach. 20 seconds, come on, let's go. I know you've got this, nice and smooth. The reaches kind of distract you from how much the legs can start to burn here. So just forget I said that as well. And last one, time, big press up, 10 seconds, okay? To the front of your mat, 3, 2, 1, reach, fold, back, up. Perfect. This is great for any sun salutation kind of exercise and practice. You'll notice that the form may lack a little as you get a little bit more tired. That's normal. Last one, and done. 10 seconds. You do really well, everybody. Breathe it in. From the back of your mat, 3, 2, 1, into your squat, walk it forward and back, and lift, and lift. Let's go for 4 this time. Time, well done. 10 seconds, breathe. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Almost there. Last 10. And time. Nice, 2 out of 4 done. Flying, guys. 6 out of 8. 75% through. These last 2 reps, last 2 rounds, when the body's starting to feel a little bit tired, is where a lot of change happens. We're stimulating the body when we're starting to be a little tired, we're starting to feel a little bit, going into it, going a little bit harder when the body is starting to feel it. It's a great way of building mental resilience that you're going to need in order to stick to your practice for the long term. Okay, the resilience you're building here, as I said in the last lesson, is going to really support sticking to your yoga practice and also your health practices throughout. Okay, last 10 seconds. Let's turn it up a little bit. Let's go into our goddess squat. Excuse me, and reach. Ten seconds left. Let's go. Let's go. And time. Beautiful. Okay. Front of your mat. Breathe it in. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze the glutes. Inhale, the hands up and down. Okay. Back and forward. Squeeze. Find a nice rhythm to this. Back. Okay. Let's get 2 more in. And last one. And time. Beautiful. Okay. Walkouts. 3, 2, 1. Down and forward. Back and up. Perfect. Let's go for 5 this time. Last one. Beautiful, 10 seconds. Breathe it in, breathe it in. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Last 10 seconds, let's quicken the pace. Last 5. Time. Nice. Well done. One more round. Excuse me. Okay. This last round. Do your absolute best. If you feel like you can put a bit more into it, excellent. If you need to back off a little bit, listen to what your body needs. But remember, you're 7 rounds in, okay? To get to this point where you're at now, you've got to go through another 7 rounds. So you may as well do your absolute best, because it's going to take a lot of effort to get back where you already are. You've put the hard work in. We've got 1 left. We've done 7. So give me everything, do your absolute best, and listen to what you need. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Reach. Reach. 10 seconds left. Time. Perfect. Front of your mat. Let's just jump straight into it. Reach up, squeeze, down. Right foot back, right foot up. Left foot back, left foot up. Last one. And up, and time. Excellent. Let's jump straight in. Walkouts. Back of your mat, squat and forward. Hold and back. Lift. There we go. We're going to go for 6 this time. That's halfway. Keep the rhythm nice and controlled. Last one. And time. Perfect. Deep breath in. Exhale. Okay, side jumps. Let's go. everything you've got. 30 seconds. A little bit longer on this last one. You can do it. 15 left. Big break after this, 10 seconds, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Top job. Great effort. Breathe it in. Breathe it in. Right. Active rest. Just like we were doing before. Loosen the joints. The wind's picking up a little bit now, so apologize if it's a little bit muffly. But we've done the hardest bit. Control your body, control your mind. You've done really, really well. Really well, everybody. Okay, so just gonna have a little stretch to the legs to cool down, and then we'll jump into Shavasana. So we're gonna take a forward fold, tilt the tailbone into Padahastasana or hand-foot pose, all the way over. You can take the index finger, middle finger to the big toe, or you can slide the palms underneath the soles and just rest here, feeling that nice deep stretch into your hamstrings. Let the head hang, breathe. Release the hands, slight bend to the knees, send the right foot round. Feel that stretch down the outside of the right glute. Bend your knees if you need and lift up at the stretch if it's a little strong. Okay, release, swap sides. And release back round. We're going to join our knees to the floor. It's a funny way of saying come into your knees. Take the knees slightly wider, come into a bit of a frog stretch to get into the sides of those hips. Perfect. Breathe. Now if you feel like you'd like to deepen into your cool down, then I'll put a 5-minute deep stretch cool down practice for you to finish with after if you feel you need. Okay, lifting up, come to our bump. Excellent, little stretch here. Straighten the legs, your left foot over. Now I'm going to hug my left knee. I'm going to slightly draw my left knee to my right shoulder, and I'm going to feel a stretch down the outside of my left glute. You'll have to play with the position to make sure it's right for you. Breathe into it. All the while controlling your breath. Excellent. And swap sides. Breathe. Perfect. Okay. I know the bit you're waiting for. Let's come into Shavasana for a couple of minutes just to really feel into what we've just created inside the body. Let your heels find the corners of your mat, the palms facing up to the ceiling. We're going to take 3 deep inhales. And as we exhale, feel your body completely relax. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And exhale. And for the next 2 minutes, let go of your yoga practice, let go of your fitness practice, and just relax. Just feel the sensations of the body. Just feel as your body transitions into your parasympathetic system. Slow your exhale. And when it feels good for you, we're going to find our breath again. Feel it in the belly, into the chest, and on your inhale, we're going to take a nice deep stretch. Straighten the legs, straighten the arms above the head, like you're waking up in the morning. Stretch out your practice, and when you're ready, joining me in a seated position. We'll finish today's class. Perfect. Well done, everybody. You've done really, really well today. Strong practice, but you'll see that the postures and the practice and the exercise that you've been doing in this class translates so well into your regular yoga practice. You're going to build the strength, coordination into that practice, and I'm looking forward to hearing how you get on with this. If you have any comments, if you have anything to share, you would like any advice on this whatsoever, then please drop me a comment underneath the video and I'll happily guide you through it. Till then, I will see you in the next video. Rest well, eat well, sleep well, look after yourself. If you need anything, you know where I am.